Welcome to my world. This is a world where I build whatever I want. It's a creative world that I've made and I've built in for about 6, 7, maybe about a year. I've been building in it for as long as I can remember. And now, I'll show you guys a tour. Over here we have my first build. It was my house. I found a village near the shore. I said, well, how come I don't build it here? And I did. This house, I'm pretty proud of it. It was a bit out of my comfort level with the roof. If you go down here, there's a little secret passageway I built. Down here we have a map, cartography table, Fletcher's table, and all that. Back then I didn't know what these things did. So villagers would just come here and just stand behind the wall. And I thought they were weirdos. Anyways, quickly out of that conversation. The next thing I built in this world is that ship over there. The ship, it looks okay. I mean, one of my first times building a ship, we got like this little treasure room down below. And then we have this little like tail fin thing. I don't know why I did that. But it gave me good memories, so I kept it. And then I just expanded the village amongst belief. I made docks, fortresses, windmills, little fishing areas down there, a little observatory. That's another fortress. That's a little mansion, an airplane. This was like one of my achievements, making a giant village. And that big box with the giant glass ceiling, yeah, my friend made that. Trust me, I would never make that. And as you can see, there's a giant wall overlap right around it. This was the last thing I built in this village. I was getting kind of bored of the little village theme. So I decided to build a wall and a bridge to signify the end of me building in this village. But it wasn't the end of me building in this world. The next thing I built in this world is a little treehouse city. This little tree over here sparked my imagination to build this entire tree house city. This little tree had a little farm over here, and I said, you know what? How come I don't build a tree house? And I did. And I said, how come I don't expand it? And I did. Why don't I do it again? And I did, until it became this big. And then I did it with an oak one, then a birch, then a jungle wood. It was really hard trying to get the leaves to match with the jungle wood and trying to get the slabs to not get that floating effect. It was overall really hard, and the least favorite one that I have out of all these, the birch one by far. The leaves are really see-through, and I tried to make a little enchantment table area, but it didn't look so good. For some reason, I still have that. I'm going to get rid of that soon. So that's basically the treehouse city area. I'm really proud of it. One of my best builds, or the spruce area anyway, is probably one of my best builds. After that, I decided to build a little ocean monument kind of area, or the block palette anyway. I tried to make like a little city of these, but I only got that far without getting bored. So I decided to build all of this. It looks really nice. At one point I wanted to get it down here. I want to get it this far, but I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of builds montages to do that. And then over here we have my favorite, the Viking ships. The Viking ships look amazing. I love them. I got this ship design from a tutorial. I'll put a link in the description. Then we have this big airplane, these little airplanes coming down, dropping bombs. The whole gist of this area is that these Viking ships have captured supply lines to the aircraft carrier over there. And now they're sending in ships and airplanes to try to, destroy them. But I tried to make it look like the Vikings were winning by making them shoot catapults at this little ship over here that has little guns. Overall, this really sparked my imagination for armor stands. I found out how to make them pose. I really had a lot of fun with that. And this ship is really different because I didn't make this ship. This ship was my friend's ship. Well, granted, I did make like 60% of it, but we don't have to talk about that. Anyways, over here, the aircraft carrier. Me and my friends have made this. Like, we were thinking, since we have a little navy area over here, we said, why don't we make a little aircraft carrier? So we did. It took about like 30 minutes at max, probably. Little helicopter, some jets on it. It has a little fueling area down here, furnace area. Me and my friends were like it was a 4-person project. I really liked it. Oh, and then this was my first bit of complex redstone. A little alarm system. They're basically just 2 observers pressed against each other, which is just 2 redstone lines going to a bell. Yes, trust me, I'm not really that good with redstone. I'm kind of garbage. Over here, I tried to make like little armor stand designs. I think it looks really nice. I tried to make them like pose and all that, like elemental fire and blue fire. And then moving on from that, we have this giant slime pit I made. Now this was just a filler build. I tried to fill in this area, but eventually I got too lazy, and I left it at this size. I still think it's pretty big. I just like to stay in this area to bounce around in it. It's really fun. Over here, we have a honey tree. So let me tell you how this happened. So I got a skin, and the skin was a honey bear with honey on. And then thing I did was I made a little door down here. And then at this door we have like these little enchantment table area. And so like basically like a really cramped base. I like it. I think it's cozy. Go through the door, have a little patio over here. And overall I think it looks really nice. Have some beehives scattered around to fit the theme. Over here I had a little cave. No like intention for this. I like a little stalactite over there. I thought it looked nice, just leave it there, don't expand upon the idea. And then up above it, we have a giant cloud city. So it all started with this little cloud over here, with this little like Greek style thing. Greek style like temple thing. I'm not good at history, don't judge me. Anyway, so yeah, and then I made this, and then I made a bridge, and then I made that, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a city. Well, so far it's like as big as a town, but eventually it's gonna get pretty far. And I think I did some pretty good progress on it. I'm probably gonna expand that way, but I don't want to hit the dragons. So speaking about the dragons, they're over here. The first one I made was this fire dragon. I think it looks pretty nice. Nice design. I made it shoot a fireball, and I said, you know what? We're gonna have a nice ice dragon. And I think it looks pretty nice, but like I basically copied the fire dragon. It doesn't look as good as Fire Dragon. Basically tried to copy that and turn it blue with these little phantom wings. It didn't turn good. I'm probably gonna get rid of it soon. Turn it into something else. Over here we have a giant we have a little mystic tree with a nether portal through it. Have like these little greenery areas. We have like a little fire monument behind it and a water monument over there, because why not? We have some little lava golems, you know. I thought they looked pretty nice. Like these little creatures. These are like the legs. They're like in gorilla position, standing on their front hands things. And then over here we have a little mushroom enclosure. I think this looks pretty nice as well. And as you can see, somehow all the mushrooms escaped. And one even got over there. They're migrated, man. They're too powerful. Anyways, down here my friend made a little base. He's an amazing builder. I think it looks really nice. He made the diorite shine, a block that I typically don't use. I use polished diorite, but regular diorite is just not my cup of tea. But he really made it look nice. Like these little rooms. And then this room over here looks really nice. But then, if we go out this little runway area, we have this little ruined temple inside of a mountain. This inspired one of my bases in a survival world. It's called The Real World. My friend has a little Let's Play series on it. His name is IsotoMyT. Check him out. Anyways, that's basically this area. Just like, I forgot. The volcano, yeah, I'm dumb. Don't ask. I'm very dumb. Anyways, this was my first shot of volcano. I think it looks pretty nice. This little, I had to go down in the water. I didn't really detail it because it wouldn't be seen. And then over here we have a little temple. This was supposed to be my base instead of that little mountain thing over there. But it didn't really work out because I was too lazy to smelt stone into this. And you all know when you're starting, you need to smelt cobblestone to stone to smelt stone into smooth stone. but I was too lazy, so I never really went with this design. But I still kept it in my world. This was just really a test, but I think it looks cool. And then we have this. This was my first shot at command blocks. Didn't go too well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I can try to teleport somewhere, but I didn't know that put a lever on the side would activate this one. So that didn't really work out, I'll be honest with you right now. And then if we go over here, we have a little end shrine. I think it looks pretty cool. Like a little end monument. And the design I did down here is just, like multiple layers of stained glass. Made this little misty effect. I really like it. And then over here, I made a little castle before it was completely destroyed. The whole idea of this place was to be like a little ruin area. But instead, I decided to make that little, like, nether area. And I decided to add some lore, and then this happened. They pretty much got destroyed, demolished. Yeah. Oh yeah, and these little holes down here, I must mention they're not handmade. I'm not that good. They're just TNT dropped onto the floor. And then over here, there's I tried to do a new style of building. I think it went okay, but I didn't really like it in the end. It was supposed to be like a little fortress. But over here, we have a giant fire temple. Now, I was thinking about making an entire fire village. But I got too lazy. I feel like that's a reoccurring problem for me. The first build was this little house over here. And then this little house happened. And then that temple happened. And then I got lazy. That's what happened. I also made this little dragon statue thing. Like the button has eyes and all that. Stairs, slabs, blocks. Just whatever I could find to make it look nice. And then moving from that, we're back at the village. Back where we started. So my idea is to make this entire world into a series. A series where I build random stuff in this world, and you guys can watch and comment along and tell me what to build next. This was really an adventure for me. I'm really emotionally attached to this world. You can ask any of my friends. They think I'm obsessed. Trust me, I am weird. They think I'm weird. Thus I'm the perfect guy for YouTube. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically the world. There's a little ocean monument style thing too over here in a geyser. The world is definitely not complete. I'm probably going to expand this more. But I know that eventually this will become filled until I reach border limit. Wait, isn't this world infinity? Well, never mind, we're playing until I die. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's basically the gist of the world. I want you guys to comment down below whether I should turn this into a series where I build anything I want. You guys just watch. You can guys suggest builds I should do. So this is my world. I really love it, and I hope you guys will love it too. And I hope you guys can come with me on this journey. Hello guys, this is after the video. So I was wondering if you guys can like and subscribe, please give me some views. This is my first video, don't judge me if it's awful, please. I've been peer pressured to do this by my friends, please. Please, I need views. Anyways, have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and